Budget Buster, sheet number 351, is one of the more convenient and handy worksheets that we have. In fact, it's one that you may want to refer to throughout the school year. This worksheet is designed to list expenditure budget units that have gone over a percentage of the budget. That percentage is set by this threshold. Currently, we've got it set to 85%. But let's say you were about halfway through the school year, and so you might want to slide this back down to something closer to 50% and take a look at items that were 50% or more over their budget that was set earlier in the year. Always make sure that you glance at the district and pick the district that you want to work with. Pick the school year that you want to work with. Usually it'll be the current year. However, this is handy for looking at a previous year and to help you with budgeting for the new year, the upcoming year. That way you can see the budget units that you may have gone over, and they may need a little more of your attention for the upcoming year. You can also filter down to a specific fund. You might want to work with just the operating fund for a while, and so you can select the operating and deselect all the others and see the items that have gone over, in my case, 49% of the budget. Toward the end of the year, you may want to set it up to 100% or something thereabouts. Once it calculates, a year that's not complete is going to be a much shorter list. Looking in the first column, it lists the expenditures. This is the amount that was spent. You can see how much was budgeted and how much was spent. The second column lists the available balance. So if you have a large negative number, that means you've gone over budget by that amount. So that might be an item that you need to look at. In this case, this particular item, the budget was set at almost $5,300 and the expenditures have been almost $130,000. Certainly could be an item that needs some attention. The third column is the percent of budget. So a large percent will indicate the same thing that a large number in the available balance column. I mean, you went over. Now, sometimes you will get a large percentage because you budgeted $100 and you spent $400. The percentage may be misleading depending on the amount that was budgeted for that item. Use the threshold percent kind of based on what time of the year it is, but also know that you can look at revenues. You can toggle between expenditures and revenues, and the system is smart enough to know for expenditures it's bad when you go over budget. For revenues, it's bad when you go under budget. So the system is now going to list, since I'm looking at revenues, it's going to look at revenues that were less than 100% of what was budgeted. Or again, I can slide this back down to my original 85% if I wish, and get that amount, make decisions from there. This is sheet number 351, Budget Buster. Has a lot of capability and can be a very handy worksheet throughout the school year.